Hey, hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4am Junk Journals. Today is Tuesday and it's time for 10 for Tuesday. So here's what we're doing today. We're going to make these super simple journal cards that just fold over in half. They have rounded edges and yeah, and we're just going to decorate them. Now, again, 10 for Tuesday is meant to be an extremely simple project, and that's what we have here today. And then the fun comes in the decorations. So let's get started. I have already cut most of them, but we are going to do one together. So what I have these pieces of cardstock that I got at um, a paper um, paper mill, some kind of auction from a paper company. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, I've got these, and they're about 13 inches long and right at 7 inches wide. So they're about 7 by 13. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just folding it in half. Let me move this a second. I'm going to just fold this in half. No, they're longer than 13 inches though. I was trying to think how long they are. About 14 and a half, 15 inches though, I guess, based on the cuts that I made. So, maybe 14 inches long. Anyway, they're long. How's that? So I just folded that in half so that they're now 3.5 inches wide. And so now I'm going to cut this down to 4.5 inches long. So it should be 3.5 by 4.5. And of course your measurements do not have to be exactly that. You can do whatever size you like. That's just the size that I'm doing today. Okay, cool. Got it. I got this little piece that I'll just toss over there and I'll do something with later. Because I don't throw things away because my husband tells me I'm a hoarder. Okay, so now I have probably 11 of these actually, but we're only going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I won't count my prototype this time. 9, 10. So yeah, I had 11. Okay, I may wind up doing that 11th one just because it'll bug me that I've got one sitting there. So essentially, that's all there is to putting this together. The only other thing I would need to do is to grab my corner rounder, and I'm only doing the bottom corners. So just slip those bottom corners in there. And guys, seriously, this is the simplest project in the world because now we're ready to decorate. Now, that's it. On this one, what I did was I cut some slits and slipped the ribbon through and tied it in the front. I don't know if I'll do that on every one of them, but I'll probably do it on a couple of more anyway. I'll just show you what I did, and then that way, if you want to do it that way, you certainly would be able to. So I've got this, and I have my ruler, which you may or may not want to use. That's up to you. I'm going to go about an inch from, not quite an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch, I guess, from the bottom up. Or no, I guess it's, well, let's just see. Yeah, I guess I went an inch. I'm going to go about an inch up, and then I also want to go about probably a half an inch in. So about an inch and a half an inch. And where the heck is my pencil? There it is. Okay. So about right there. And then approximately, well, actually, that's perfect. Okay. So that's about where I want to start. And then the same thing over here. About an inch. And then this time I didn't quite make the half inch over. Okay. And so then what I did was I just took, now if you're going to cover this with paper though, you'll want to do that first. But what I did was, lost my knife. Oh, there it is. I just took it and cut. Now, I didn't worry about getting this perfect. If you're real concerned about that, you might want to like use a ruler or something to cut alongside. And you might want to measure how far up you want your cut. Yeah, I didn't get real excited about that. I just need it big enough that I can slip my ribbon through there or whatever. I think I didn't go far enough in. I guess I went more than a half inch in. But that's okay, because they don't all have to be alike, right? Give me just a... Hopefully that's in frame. Let me take a look. All right, yeah. So let's get back to it. So we got the slit cut, which we might or might not need to widen. But before we pick out some ribbon, let's decide kind of what we want to put on it, because that'll make a difference in what colors and stuff we want to do. So I've got, I kind of want to stay, thinking we'll stay with these stickers and use those primarily. Here's what we've got to work with. And this one I was looking at last night as a possibility. Let's go ahead and do this one though real quick. I'm liking it. Okay, we're going to call that one done. And let's move on to another one. All right. This one. Kind of thought we might use, where'd it go? Oh, my dogs are having a fit. Okay, so I like this one. And I was thinking we'd use it with some of this black washi along the bottom. And I don't want to use a ribbon on this one, so we won't do that. Yep, I'm very happy with that. That's 3 of them done. Does it need a number? Maybe put a number right there. The others have a number. I don't know if it needs it. Let's don't. We can always add it later if we think it needs it. All right. 7:28. I've got time to do another. Let's start by picking out our person. I'll set this over here. Now, I know I want her. But I would like to stencil this whole thing before I even start with this red. So let me get a piece of paper over here. Okay, sorry about that. So this one, I don't want this saying on the bottom on this, so I'm going to save that for another project. However, I do kind of want the movie reel, which I think I'll put right there. Let me close my door just 1 second. Okay, I feel like this one is complete now too. So what does that give us now? We're up to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's do another. Okay. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. I have to go to work soon. Let's do that one. Okay, let's do that one. I'm gonna look. Actually, you know what might be cool is to do that one with this, because this looks very oceany. Let's do that. I'm supposed to be in my meeting in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to take a break for a few and I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So now we've got this really cool wave. And I don't even really need to ink that because we've got all that blue coming through, and that's sort of got a very oceany look. However, that said, I probably am going to just do just a tiny bit around the edges. And I really like the way that looks. And once that dries good, which it is almost dry, but there are a few spots that aren't. Once that dries good, it's going to be really awesome. I could come over here and do some of this. I'm going to take that off. I don't really like that sticker up there, so I'm going to take that off. So yeah, I could come over here and do some of this. I'm not sure that I want to, but I think yeah, I think that looks really cool. Once that dries good, I'll probably come over the whole thing with some matte medium. Okay, how many are we at? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look and see. We could do this one first and then come back and do her. Let's do that because I'm already thinking I like the way this looks. Okay, so let's just cover this whole thing with this. Okay guys, I need to pause this for just a minute and I will be right back. Like that one. Okay. So that's 6. We need 4 more, guys. 4 more. All right. So the next one we're going to do is this one. Yes. What should we do with this one? I think we need something with like some... give me just a second. I have an idea. Okay. So I'm going to cover just this one part with this black cardstock. It's going to make this one very thick. I was trying really hard to make sure that it didn't get too close, but I really like the effect that it did, so that's cool. Okay. And I think we'll just ink around this one and call it done. How will that be? Because I really like the way that looks, just like it is anyway. And go over the top of her. Even though she's already, I mean, she's not white on the top, but I just want to give it a little extra oomph or whatever. Okay. That's 7. 3 to go. Let me check something real quick. I'll be right back. Let me just make sure we're in frame here, and then I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, okay. So I was sitting here just crafting away, and I said, hang on just a minute. I'm going to go sew around this, and I'll be right back. And so I went to pause the video, only to discover that the last time I forgot to turn it back on. So, yeah, I wasn't even recording. It's okay though. It's all right. We can just pick up from where we left off. It's fine. Or well, we can't pick up from where we left off. We can pick up from where I left off. And it'll be just fine. Right? Right. Okay, so I'm working on this one with this face here. And what I did was I tore the music paper I had been using as my stamp, or as my, you know, to go under things I was stamping. I tore that and put it on the card. And then I covered it with like I'll show you in a minute. I can't stop now that I've started this. um, okay. So there we go. I put some of this over it. And then I went and sewed around all that. Now I'm putting on this little like paper doily that I have from Temu. There. Yep, I'm loving that. We're going to have to set this one to the side all by itself to let it dry because I don't want it to mess up. I'll set that up there. Okay. What does that leave us? 2 more, I think. I think that was number 8. Let's count them, shall we? Boy, I really hope I'm filming now. But let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where'd the others go? I know there's more than that. Oh, well, I guess maybe the one I did was 7. Okay. So we're at 7. Which should mean we have 4 more over here, but we're, oh, whoa. But we only need to do 3. Yep, that's right. Okay. Let me see how bad I messed up my angle of the camera. It's so hard because like right now, this time of day, that sunlight is just blinding me. Okay. So here's the others that we had picked out. We've got 4 here. We need to use 3 of them at least. We could do 4, but we need to do 3. And I think let's do her. I'm thinking. I'm working primarily with just what's right here around me. And because I'm somewhat limited on what we're doing. What we're able to do, I guess. I think you were too close. If it wasn't good, I'll try and edit it out. I just don't know. This is probably going to be 4 or 5 hour long video. So I don't know that I'll catch all the editing errors because some of it I will need to skip in order to ever get it edited. So I don't know if I just keep forgetting to turn the camera back on or what exactly is going on here. But whatever it is, it's irritating me now. Okay. So, but I want to get this video posted. So I'm gonna keep on until I can get this video up today. Because I want the video posted. Hopefully in the next little bit. feel like kind of want to cover this entire thing with some sewing paper. And I'm wondering what I would think of it if I did. What do y'all think? Okay. It went darker than I thought it would. Just go over her face with this water. Okay. And maybe her hair. Okay. And guys, I think we're going to call that one done. And if I have counted correctly, that makes our video. Let's just take a quick look. Hold on 1 second. Let me clear a spot. And we will just take a look and make sure we got them all. And then I'll have to clean up my desk a little bit so I can take a picture. All right. So I've got a couple that have to dry. So I'm going to keep those set to the side for a minute. So we know there are 2 that have to dry, right? And then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then, of course, here's our 2 that need to dry. All right, this was fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. I'm trying to make sure these are all in frame for you. I hope you found it useful, or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along, and I hope that you'll join me for another video again very soon. If you like what you saw today, be sure and give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you click the little bell, it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know what you crafted today. Drop me a picture, and I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye.